Saves. I'm Ashley, and today I'm going to share with you my December budget. However, there are like one or two transactions that I didn't cover in my November check-in. Let's see if I can pull it up here. So, tracked. So there's just 3 transactions since I last posted, or maybe 4, I guess. So my Netflix came out at the end of November. I spent $10 traveling to and from Queens for Thanksgiving weekend. I spent $17.44 at Target. That was like the one thing I bought with the Black Friday sale. I bought a toaster oven and then a new pan, and I had a $15 gift card from my school that we all get during the holidays. So the remaining portion was $17.44. I just came back from Trader Joe's on the 30th, and I spent $14.71, which was just about what I anticipated needing, just for some yogurt for breakfast throughout the next week, and like 1 or 2 snacks. But I have more than enough like actual groceries and food to last me throughout the week. This $1.95, that is a rollover that you'll see in my December budget. And then finally, I realized I never tracked this $7.07. Because I did pay for Amazon Prime for the month of November. I'm pretty sure I'm going to cancel it in the next couple of days, but it wasn't tracked in my budget anywhere as far as I'm concerned, so I tracked that there. But now, moving into my December budget, it should be a pretty okay month, perfectly fine. I am going to Texas at the end of the month, right after Christmas, to visit some family with my mom and my sister, so that may be a thing, but I think it should be not too bad, right? So like I said, November rollover is $1.95, if that's going to close. My first paycheck should be an after-school paycheck on December 6th. That should be about $285.72. My first paycheck for my regular base salary should be on the 12th of $1475.01. My after-school paycheck for the 20th should be about $371.41. And then finally, my last paycheck of 2019 on the 26th should be $1475.01. Altogether, that should be just about $3,609.10. I'll say now for after school, I have been picking up a couple of extra days just because the person that would normally cover my class when I went to professional development once a week, that person is no longer in after school, no longer doing after school, so they've asked me to cover, and that's been fine because PD or professional development has sort of been like, sometimes we have it, sometimes it's like a random little thing, but I don't really need to be there. I looked at the plan for professional development for the next month, and it doesn't seem like it really relates to me at all, so I feel like I'll finagle my way out, but these numbers for after school might increase just a bit, but I'll leave it as what I expect for now. In terms of savings for December, I'm going to give $450 to my Roth IRA. That'll leave me with having put the total maximum possible for 2019. Clothing sinking fund will get $30. That should leave me with $160 by the end of the month. Family and gifts will get $50, and that should leave me with $190.25. I anticipate possibly using some of this in Texas, but who really knows? I don't really buy like Christmas presents or like holiday gifts for people. I don't know. I've never really got into the habit of it. Me and my friends really just do birthday gifts, and we all like pool our money together to buy a gift that's between like $50 to $70, so we all end up paying about $10 each. But we haven't gotten into the habits of doing Christmas gifts because that would get really expensive, and we were all like in school or like starting new jobs or moving and things like that. And then with my family, like with my parents and my sister, I don't know. Maybe we should, but we just don't. So really, this is more than enough money. There's not really like a Christmas budget. It's just like the money that I have for, I don't know, random things that come up. Anyway, travel sinking fund, it's getting $100, so there should be $358.39 in that budget. However, if you saw these 2 transactions, my sister has to pay me back for our departing tickets, to Texas. Where is it? Oh no, here it is. Our departing tickets to Texas, that's about $150 that she owes me, and then I have to take out the money, it's like $270 for the returning tickets from Texas. My mom's paid me back there, as you can see, and then my sister has to pay me back for that too. So I just haven't tracked these two expenses yet because I haven't paid the $804.90 off my credit card. It's still there, and I don't anticipate paying it maybe until I hear when my sister's going to pay me back, or I don't know. A lot of money has been moving in and out of my account, so I'm just going to let that sit because it's not really bothering me. I know it's on my account. It's not accruing any interest because the statement period isn't over yet, so it's fine. Yeah, there's that. So this number is like not accurate whatsoever. It's like I'll probably have like nothing left by the end of the trip because I'll have to pay for like the Uber to get to the airport, things like that. Any doozy. Large purchase sinking fund will get $625. It's so sad seeing this number get lower and lower, but especially for my 2020 budget, I know it's going to be lower even more because I'm taking out a little bit more money from my checks to go into my HSA account, because I want to use that as like a way to like invest, and just to have it in my back pocket for things. So that's already going to go down. So that's sad, but it's okay. Additional to large purchase sinking fund is that the bigger of the two after school paychecks, $371.41. Fund money long term will get $285.72. That's the smaller of the after school paychecks. So theoretically, by the end of the month, I'll have about $962.96 in that sinking fund, which is nice. And that's just literally fun money. Like, I don't have any specific plans for that money in my mind right now. I was toying with the idea of getting a new computer because right now the only computer I have in my apartment is a 2008 iMac that I got like eons ago, obviously. And it's old. Can't do too much on it. It's very, very slow. But I haven't just felt the need for a laptop. I have my school computer that I use at work, so I don't know. But something that has come up in conversation is my mom was talking about the fact that my grandpa was going to have some sort of dental work done, but he doesn't have the best insurance, and it'll be a lot out of pocket, so she was going to put a lot of it on her credit card. And since I've been trying to help her get out of her credit card debt, and also since it's my family too, you know, I can contribute to that too, especially since I'm like making money now. I think I'm toying with the idea of like how much I can comfortably contribute towards that. Like, I'll talk to her about it and see like how much the bill ends up being. But I'm predicting that I'm going to put most of what's in this account towards it. I guess depending on the interest rate that she gets for whatever line of credit she's going to use for that. And then maybe we'll like split the payments every month because I feel like, I don't know, it should all be on her, you know what I mean? Because it, just the way she said it, it should be a couple $1,000s. So like I want to put as much toward that as possible if I can. Yeah. Moving sinking fund, that has about $1834.91. At the end of November, when I got paid, I transferred over the last $450 that was supposed to be for December rent into the moving sinking fund because I paid December's rent with this fund, so I have about $1,800 there. That's also another section where I might just end up, depending on how much the cost for my grandpa is and stuff like that, like I may just take this because I don't have specific plans for it, you know? Fund money and like moving sinking fund, like I'm not moving in the next 18 months because we got an 18-month lease. So I feel comfortable taking like as much as all of this money and putting it towards whatever thing needs to happen. So I'm just thinking about that. Emergency fund is fine. It's at $9,129.99. So yeah, savings is looking pretty good. Nothing too crazy, but I'm thinking about where to put some money that I'm not necessarily using in the immediate future. Groceries is at $185. I put here in the notes if it comes up. I usually do $60 a week, and there's 4 weeks that I'm planning for in December, so that would be $240. Except 1 week it's gonna be Christmas, so I'm eating at my family's house, and then we'll be in Texas, so don't really anticipate buying any groceries. So I left it at $285. You know, I was gonna do 3 weeks, but then I gave myself $5 because who knows? I might want some snacks for traveling and stuff like that. Hanging out is at $40. I may or may not visit Philly. Doubt it, just because of how like timing works out with traveling and stuff in the holidays. Household's getting $30 just because I bought so much stuff since moving in. I don't know what in the world I would need. And then there's $85.97 going into this miscellaneous Texas trip fund, so that can just be for whatever random things we end up spending on for Texas, or just miscellaneous things that come up. But that is spending. Housing. This internet bill is $69.29 for the new apartment. It was like a prorated amount of about $10 for 1 week, and then like they shifted the billing cycle. So this pays for our internet until December 21st, and then the new cycle starts on December 22nd. So it's weird. I think the normal price is going to be about $60. So whatever. Electricity, I have no idea when to anticipate. They're still doing like the investigation at our old apartment about why our bills were so high. So that account is suspended. So we're not accruing any more like electricity usage on that account. But we haven't gotten a final bill for the last like 2 weeks we were there for in November. And then this new account, I haven't even gotten like the account number set up for our company yet. They're supposed to be sending me that sometime next week. So really, I have no idea, but I'm assuming $100 because I haven't had to put more than $100 towards any bill. You'll see that in my paycheck to paycheck budget, but I don't know. That's the best I can do, really. Rent is going to be $11.50. It's sad seeing such a high number now, but I'm so used to $900, but that's okay. Spotify is $9.99, Netflix is $12.99, and then my phone bill is only $13.73. If you watch my November check-ins and stuff like that, I put some money I had in a gift card towards my phone bill just because I had no other use for the money, and it's not easy to like split payments, like do a portion of a payment with the gift card or a Visa gift card and then a portion with my credit card. So Metro PCS, which is my phone company, I can make like a partial contribution on payment. So I paid, what was it, like $36 and something cents from the Visa gift card towards my account. So now for my December bill, I only have to pay the difference, which is $13.73, which is nice. Nothing right now rolling over for next month. We'll just sort of see how the month goes. I'm pretty confident that this month will not be as ridiculous as November because I'm not moving, but we'll see how Texas goes. I feel like there's always random things that come up when you're around family during the holidays, things like that. But that's how the monthly budget is looking, and I do have here my paycheck to paycheck budget if this might be helpful for anyone. I have paycheck 1 right here and paycheck 2 right here. Both have income of $1475.01. I don't include my after school income here because that goes to a separate sinking fund, so it seems redundant. But for paycheck 1, I have $195 rolling over. I split up my paychecks between both pay periods. Roth IRA is split between both pay periods. I pay my internet, Con Ed, and Spotify bills with the first paycheck as well as my phone bill. Even though phone is due at the end of the month, I like to just pay it as soon as I can. And then Netflix is due towards the end of the month, but I can't really pay that ahead. It's an automatic payment. And that is for paycheck 2. Spending, I split up like I explained, $120 for the first 2 weeks and then $65 for the last 2 weeks because it falls into my trip to Texas. Eating out, I already know I have plans going out next weekend. So I gave myself $25 for the first paycheck and then $15 for the next paycheck. It's very flexible, but this is just to help me wrap my head around like how much money I have like until, December 26th, which is a long time away from now. Miscellaneous $15 and $15 for both paychecks, and then uncategorized miscellaneous stuff, $395 because that's what was left for paycheck 1, and then $82.02 for paycheck 2. That's when I'll be in Texas. Sinking funds, I try and fund most of my funds with my first paycheck just to sort of get it out of the way. $30 for family and gifts, $30 for clothing, $50 for family and gifts, $100 for travel, and then I split up the larger personal savings, large purchase transaction into both paychecks. So the first paycheck I'll transfer $140 over, and the next paycheck will be $45. So that together it'll be my $625 goal. And then here is where I calculate what portion of utilities, or specifically what portion of the Con Ed bill, which is our electricity, that I have to pay, because our roommate and I do split. So I put, for example, if both bills that we have to pay for December end up being about $280, our internet's already $69.29. That's what I pay out of pocket. Our Netflix that me and my roommate share, it's $12.99, and I pay that out of pocket as well. So that means, we add all that and divide by 2, we each have to pay $181.14 in utilities, including Netflix. And since I pay for these 2 out of pocket, I just deduct that from $181, and that means I would pay about $100 towards the different Con Ed bills. I have no basis for this number of $280, but I'm assuming that that's what it may be. So I'd rather plan high and have to pay a little bit less than plan low and then have to dig around for some money, but that's what it is right now. That's my paycheck to paycheck budget. As you can see, I don't get paid until the 12th, so I'm just gonna like be hanging out with my credit card until I get paid on the 12th. All my like Optimum, my internet gets charged to my credit card. Spotify gets charged to my credit card. Everything gets charged to my credit card except for Connet. There's like a fee to pay with a credit card, so I just pay that from my debit card. But like everything that can be paid with a credit card is paid with a credit card, and then I just pay as soon as possible before the statement period ends using my debit card. So I'll be fine, but it is kind of scary to have such a low number in your account until nearly 2 weeks into the month. But yeah, I've been rolling with it. I don't think it's that too much of an issue for me, even though I am only rolling over with $1.95. But yeah, I think it's okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider giving it a like. I would really appreciate that. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a great day. Oh, sorry, and subscribe if you're interested in more of these budget videos. I'll be doing my December check-in. It's funny to say, but like right after I get paid, probably that Friday 13th or the 14th, like a little check-in to see how the budget is going. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye, guys.